Happy Wednesday, my Sparrows. Happy Wednesday to you. Today's the 9th day of the Step Out of Your Comfort Zone Challenge. And today's going to be short and sweet because my step out of my comfort zone was this evening when my sister, Barbara, and I were out and about. She was helping me and Mom with finishing up my storage facility, right? So we stopped by the store, an actual Dollar General, and we noticed going into the store that there was a gentleman there. And this guy, big guy, was there, said hi, went on into the store, right? We were in there for a little while, came back out of the store. This guy is still there, okay? He's still there. Obviously, he's having trouble with his car. I saw him going in, like I said, and said, what's going on with him? But didn't say anything. Went to the store. So as Barbara was already in. So as Barbara and I came out of the store, Barbara was like, he's having trouble with his car. I was like, yeah. So Barbara was like, hey, what, are you having trouble? And he was, of course, like, well, yeah, I can't seem to get my car started. He had this portable, what do you call it? Battery, a portable battery. And it wasn't working because it was no longer charged. So we asked him if he needed a boost. Of course, we're both in, I was in my car, she was in her car. I didn't have any jumper cables. She didn't have any jumper cables. He said that he thought he had some. However, he didn't. But the thing is, we had a conversation with a perfect stranger, and he needed help, and it was so many people that came in and out of that store, just like we did, okay? We could have easily gotten into our cars and left, just like everyone else, but didn't. We didn't do that. So it just wouldn't have been the right thing to do, because if either of us were having car troubles, I would want somebody to ask to see if they could help me. He was really friendly, but with today's society, you don't know who you may meet. You don't know who you're meeting. It could be someone that has staged something going on with their car, and it's really nothing wrong with it, and they jump you. That has happened so many times, and that's the fear of society today. However, our parents didn't raise us to do that or to act that way. Just show some concern when someone is having issues. At the least of things, ask them and see if they need help. Let them make that decision. I just can't imagine getting into my car and leaving, knowing that he was there stalled. Couldn't imagine doing that. So stepping out of my comfort zone today was my sister and I, Barbara, and I helping a perfect stranger. You never know when you may need assistance in the same area. We have car troubles sometimes. And when we're in remote country towns and you really don't know a lot of people, these things happen. These things can happen. And if you don't have someone that you can call to assist, then you're up the creek without a paddle, pretty much. However, this particular gentleman did not have his cell phone with him. He pulled into the Dollar General to run into the store to pick up a couple of items, got back into his vehicle, his big truck rather, and it didn't start. He figured he'd just get his portable battery, and it was not charged. So by him not having a phone, what was he supposed to do? He wasn't from the area. So Barbara gave him her cell phone to make a call. He called his ex-father-in-law. He had jumper cables and was going to run them over. So when we knew that for sure, and knowing that he was going to have a boost and he was going to be leaving there soon, And it's a lot of distractions. So many people driving in the neighborhood. And so my eyes are shifting back and forth. It's too much commotion in the neighborhood. Anywho, that was my step out of my comfort zone today, because if I was in the city, I wouldn't, yeah, you know what? I would have still done the very same thing. No matter where you go, you have to show care to other people. And that was the stepping out of comfort zone today, because you have to pose that question to yourself. Is he legit or isn't he? You know, is he going to hurt me? You know, and you have to ask those questions, because we don't live in the world today where everyone is sincere. You know, so, but be sure to ask those questions when you see someone stalled, or if you see someone who need help in any area. My sparrows, you know, that's all I have to say on that today. So, love without conditions, always possess a positive attitude, and soar in all you do. Love you, mean it. Smooches.